Now joined by Tanvi Taneja from Bharat Mandapam for more on this. Tanvi, on this fifth and final day of the India AI Impact Summit, with key discussions and the possibility of a leader's declaration being adopted, what all should we watch for today? All right, there seems to be a problem with connecting with Tanvi right now. Meanwhile, the India AI Impact Summit continues in New Delhi. Today is the fifth and final day for the India AI Impact Summit. And on the fifth day of the summit today, the leaders' declaration will also be adopted, affirming collective commitments and outlining a shared roadmap for global AI governance and collaboration. High-level GPAI council meetings will also take place. We are now connected by Tanvi Taneja at Bharat Mandapam for more. Well, Tanvi, on the fifth and final day of the India AI Impact Summit, with key discussions and the possibility of a leader's declaration being adopted today, what all should we watch for?
Yes, so day 5 at the India AI Impact Summit focuses on global governance and multilateral cooperation. I am right now at the country pavilion stand here, and what we've just seen so far is PAX Silica, a very headline event of the day, where India and US are agreeing to deepen their tech collaboration with the signing of the PAX Silica announcement. The day will be headlined by GPAI council meetings, where member countries, as we speak, are deliberating on global partnership on artificial intelligence to review responsible and inclusive technology. Prime Minister Narendra Modi at this India AI Impact Summit has been at the forefront to give this message to the world of having a human-centric AI, artificial intelligence ecosystem. In fact, he gave the Manav vision also, which got really good traction among the world leaders. And even Emmanuel Macron, French president, was very, very clear that AI should be responsible, resilient, and it should be future ready. So all the discussions today will be on these GPAI, Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, where every country will come on board on devising these commitments for a responsible AI for the future. Earlier, I was also at the PAX Silica announcement hall, where US Ambassador Sergio Gore said that AI is here to stay. So we have to embrace it with the consciousness of building resilient ecosystems, supply chains, where democracies connect with each other to help them grow. And with the, if I could only bring on the PAX Silica announcement, that it is a pivotal moment in India-US tech collaboration. The ambassador was very clear when he said that India and US are on the path of saying no to economic coercion, to being dependent, self-dependent, as well as helping each other grow as democracies of the world. We also saw Sundar Pichai in that session. He was very clear on AI being a very vital part of how we search daily, how we do our tasks. And in the times to come, Google is also planning to reskill the youth of this country in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. India-US Connect initiative. As part of that, Google has already announced a $15 billion US investment.
Surely AI is there to stay. Tanvi, India's entry into PAX Silica marks a significant shift, of course, in the global technology landscape. And as supply chains and AI infrastructure becomes the new battleground of influence, how does this partnership strengthen India's technological autonomy, if you talk about? And could this be the moment India transitions from being a major tech market to becoming a trusted architect of global AI supply chains?
Yes, so PAX Silica is aimed at building a resilient supply chain of critical minerals, as well as deepen the cooperation on artificial intelligence. It's US-led. PAX Silica Summit was held in Washington, D.C. last December, where all the partner countries, if I may tell you the signatories who are already on board on PAX Silica, these countries are South Korea, United Kingdom, Australia, Israel, Greece, Singapore, United Arab Emirates, and it was last month that Sergio Gore invited India to join the strategic alliance. This was to establish durable economic order to drive AI-powered prosperity across partner nations. The key word here is AI-powered prosperity. Again, the sentiment here is to use the power of AI to have sustainable development goals achieved in various sectors, be it healthcare, education, IT, defense. This is what the sentiment is, that when two powerful democracies come together, India joining the PAX Silica summit, they only grow from here, from strength to strength, and build resilient supply chains, not only for critical minerals, but also for shared intelligence on artificial intelligence. There was a great buzz when Sundar Pichai was speaking at the session, and he said that Google is already part of this growth story of India. We know he has announced an initiative of building an AI-powered hub, the full-stack AI-powered hub in Visakhapatnam. In his address yesterday, he said that he used to travel to Visakhapatnam when he was a child in Coromandel Express of Chennai, and today he can't believe that AI and Visakhapatnam is going to be an AI-powered hub driven by the efforts of Google. So yes, the journey is bright. India's emphasis here is not only to, participate in these global conversations, but shape them for global good.
Absolutely a landmark moment out there. Thank you so much, Tanvi, for all that information from there.